Art Museums and Galleries in the Arab Middle East. Chapter 1. Art Museums and Art Galleries in the Arab Middle East. Middle East Art Websites / Arab Art Websites. ArabaArtGallery.com, Arab Art Gallery. Arab.net. 3arabtv.com, 3arab TV. 3arablive.com. 4arabs.com/links/arts, Arabic art. Sharjah Sharjah International Biennial, Sharjah Art Museums and Expo Center Sharjah, UAE. Ozuscom.com/centazia.hdm, the Central Asian pages. orientarchalle.de/ca/cares.hdm, cares. Central Asia Resources. Helsinki.fi/science/saa, the Neo-Assyrian Text Corpus Project, State Archives of Assyria. cue.edu/costumes/costume1_index.html, costume. Ancient Near East costumes. Nineveh.com, Journal of Assyrian Studies. Columbia.edu/cu/lweb/indivisible/medist/cuvlm/ancient.html, Middle East and Jewish Studies. Nineveh.com, Nineveh, Assyria. Nineveh Online. News, History. Phoenicia.org. Islamic art websites. LACMA.org/islamic_art/intro.htm, Islamic art at LACMA, Los Angeles Country Museum of Art. Guggenheim.org, Guggenheim Abu Dhabi. islamicmuseum.gov.eg, Museum of Islamic Art. Cairo, Egypt. metmuseum.org/toah, Timeline of Art History. metmuseum.org/toah/hd/ila/hd_ila.htm, The Birth of Islam. discoverislamicart.org. lacma.org, Los Angeles County Museum of Art. lacma.org/islamic_art/eip.htm, Early Islamic Period. lacma.org/islamic_art/emp.htm, Early Medieval Period, 11th to mid-13th century. islam.org/culture/atm/atm.htm, Art of the Mamluks. sacredsites.com. islamic-architecture.info, Islamic Architecture. essential-architecture.com. ties.it, ties. patterninislamicart.com, Pattern in Islamic Art. cbl.ie/collections/the-islamic-collection.aspx, the Islamic Collections. cbl.ie, the Chester Beatty Library, Dublin. cbl.ie/collections/the-islamic-collection/the-arabic-collection.aspx, the Arab Collection. davidmuse.dk/en/collections/islamic, the Islamic Collection, from the 7th to the 19th centuries. hermitagemuseum.org/html_n/03/hem3_5_5.html, Islamic Art. hermitagemuseum.org/html_n/03/hem3_5_5_2.html, Iran. hermitagemuseum.org/html_n/03/hem3_5_5_3.html, Egypt. hermitagemuseum.org/html_n/03/hem3_5_5_4.html, hermitagemuseum.org/html_n/03/hem3_5_5_5.html, Turkey. Asia.si.edu, the Arthur M. Sackler Gallery and Freer Gallery of Art, Smithsonian Institution. Ancient Middle East art websites. etana.org/abzubib, Abzu, the Ancient Near East and the Ancient Mediterranean World. artofthemidist.com, Art of the Middle East. artroll.org, a UK-based arts organisation, cultural exchanges with the Middle East. ardasd.org, Middle East Arts, based in New York. Bdown.com, Bdown. Journal of Art and Culture from the Middle East. etana.org, Etana, the history and culture of the ancient Near East. farhatartmuseum.org, Farhat Museum of Modern and Art. lexicorient.com, Encyclopedia of the Orient. metmuseum.org, Ancient Near Eastern Art. arthistoryresources.net/arthnearist.html, The Art of the Ancient Near East. mesopotamia.co.uk, Mesopotamia from the British Museum. Bahrain Art websites. BahrainArtsSociety.net, the Bahrain Arts Society. Damina.com/?p=653, Bahrain National Museum of Art. Damina.com, Damina Design Magazine for the Middle East and North Africa. Damina.com, Museum of Art Bahrain. Makai.gov.bh, Ministry of Culture and Information, Bahrain. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/sheikh_Rashid_bin_Khalifa_al_Khalifa. RashidAlKhalifa.me, Rashid Al Khalifa's website. Egypt Art websites. gem.gov.eg/index/main.htm, The Grand Egyptian Museum Project, Egyptian Ministry of Culture. Supreme Council of Antiquities. copticmuseum.gov.eg/english/default.htm, Coptic Museum. globalegyptianmuseum.org, Egyptian Cairo. cairobiennial.gov.eg, Cairo Biennial. u-in-world/articles/2004/Cairo_Biennial, the 9th International Cairo Biennial. lessoncorner.com/history/ancient_history, ancient history lesson plans. alexandriatour.com, Alexandria, a tourist guide. biblex.gov.eg, Bibliotheca Alexandrina, the new Library of Alexandria. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Alexandria. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/ancient_Egypt, ancient Egypt. Arab.net/Egypt, Arab.net, Egypt. ancientworlds.net/aw/city/Egypt, ancient worlds. sca-egypt.org/eng/muse_Egyptian_museum.htm, The Egyptian Museum, Cairo. egyptian-museum-berlin.com, Egyptian Museum, Berlin. ancientegypt.co.uk, the British Museum, Ancient Egyptian. louvre.fr/en/departments/Egyptian-antiquities, Louvre Museum, Paris. Department of Egyptian Antiquities. commons.wikimedia.org/wiki/category:"Egyptian_antiquities_in_the_Louvre, Egyptian Antiquities in the Louvre. khm.at/en/visits/collections/Egyptian-and-near-eastern-collection. Kunsthistorisches Museum, Vienna. metmuseum.org/en/about-the-museum/museum-departments/curatory-al-departments/Egyptian art, the Metropolitan Museum of Art Egyptian Art Collection. ngm.nationalgeographic.com/Egypt/Egypt-hub, National Geographic Ancient Egypt Archives. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/pi-Ramesses, pi Ramesses. us.sis.gov.eg, Egyptian State Information Service. pinterest.com/arosapari/Egyptian-painting-sculpture, ancient Egyptian painting and sculpture, an image gallery at Pinterest. pinterest.com/explore/ancient-Egyptian-art, ancient Egyptian art, an image gallery from Pinterest. pinterest.com/explore/ancient-Egyptian-jewelry, ancient Egyptian jewelry, an image gallery from Pinterest. griffith.ox.ac.uk/griffith.html, The Griffith Institute, University of Oxford. Egyptology and Ancient Near Eastern Studies. newton.cam.ac.uk/egypt/news.html, Egyptology News and Gossip. newton.cam.ac.uk/Egypt, Egyptology Resources, from the Newton Institute, University of Cambridge. egyptologyforum.org/eefinst.html, Egyptology Societies and Institutes. ashmolean.org/departments/antiquities/about/Egypt, Ashmolean Museum Egyptology Collection. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Egyptian_hieroglyph, hieroglyphs. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/category:"Egyptian_artists, Egyptian artists. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/category:"Egyptian_painters, Egyptian painters. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/category:"Egyptian_sculptors, Egyptian sculptors. metmuseum.org/toah/hd/egma/hd_egma.htm, Modern Egyptian Artists, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, New York. thetownhousegallery.com, the Townhouse Gallery non-profit art space in Egypt. zamaelikartgallery.com, Zamalek Art Gallery, the Zamalek Art Gallery. kareemfrancis.com, Kareem Francis Contemporary Art Gallery. theculturetrip.com/Africa/articles/Cairo-s-stunning-stunning-art-galleries-and-museums, Cairo's top 10 contemporary art galleries and museums. artcyclopedia.com/nationalities/Egyptian.html, Egyptian artists. carlos.emory.edu, the Carlos Museum, Emory University, U.S. acafspace.org, the Alexandrian Contemporary Art Forum. icm.gov.eg, Islamic Ceramic Museum, Cairo. alex-guide.com, the Library of Alexandria. gem.gov.eg, the Grand Egyptian Museum. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Mohammed_Mahmud_Khalil_Museum. Mohammed Mahmud Khalil Museum, Cairo. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Egyptian_mythology, mythology. EgyptiaNewspapers.com, Egyptian newspapers. DailyNewsEgypt.com, Daily News Egypt. Weekly.ahram.org.eg, Al-Ahram Weekly, a newspaper published in Cairo. rylibweb.ma.ac.uk/insight/papyrus.htm, Rylands Library. Manchester, Papyri Collections. Papyri.info, Papyri.info, the Papyrological Navigator. Trismegistos.org, Trismegistos, an interdisciplinary portal of papyrological and epigraphical resources dealing with Egypt. brbl-legacy.library.yale.edu/papyrus, Yale Papyrus Collection Database. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/papyrus, papyrus. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Egyptian_pyramids, pyramids. Egyptian pyramids. enarmor.pl/indexn.htm, Ancient Egypt. bbc.co.uk/history/ancient/Egyptian/complex_gallery.shtml. bradshawfoundation.com/pyramids_of_Egypt/index.php, the Pyramids of Egypt. thebanmappingproject.com, Theban Mapping Project. The Valley of the Kings. harwa.it, the Tomb of Herwe. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Egypt, Egypt. Cairo. sis.gov.eg/en/story.aspx?sid=1252, Coptic Museum. sis.gov.eg/en/story.aspx?sid=1250, Egyptian Museum. Giza. sis.gov.eg/en/lastpage.aspx category _ID =517, Mohammed Mahmoud Khalil Museum. Iran. Tehran. TehranMocha.com, Tehran Museum of Contemporary Art. Jordan. Amman. DaratAlFunan.org, Darat Al-Funan Home for the Arts. Nationalgallery.org, Jordan National Gallery of Fine Arts. Kurdistan Art Websites. KurdistanTV.net, Kurdistan TV Satellite Channel. Kuwait Art Websites. ArtKuwait.org. artkuwait.org/art-galleries-art-institutions-exhibition-halls in Kuwait, the list of art galleries and art museums in Kuwait. darmuseum.org.kw, Dar al-Athar al-Islamiyya, a cultural organization. Hawali. trmkt.com, Tariq Rajab Museum. Libya Art Websites. LibyaTravelandTours.com/Libyan-culture/arts, the arts and Libya travel and tours. LibyaRockCart.com, Libya rock art, prehistoric rock art and drawings of the Wadi al-Ajal, Libya. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/category:arts_in_Libya, arts in Libya. theculturetrip.com/Africa/Libya, the culture trip, Libya art. BritishCouncil.org/Libya-arts-and-culture.htm, arts and culture. Libyana.org, Libyan art and culture. Oman art websites. GhalyasMuseum.com, Ghalyas Museum of Modern Art. LonelyPlanet.com/destinations/middle_east/Oman, Lonely Planet Guide to Oman. MuscatDaily.com, Muscat Daily newspaper in the Sultanate of Oman. OmanDaily.com, Oman Arabic Daily. Qatar art websites. qm.org.qa/project/national-museum-Qatar. mathaf.org.qa, Mathaf, Arab Museum of Modern Art. mia.org.qa, the Museum of Islamic Art. fbqmuseum.org, Sheikh Faisal Museum. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Qatar, Qatar. ncca.com, National Council for Culture, Arts and Heritage. qm.org.qa, Qatar Museums. artsqatar.com. thepeninsula.qatar.com, The Peninsula Online, Qatar's English daily newspaper. Tunisia, Tunis, art websites. bardomuseum.tn, Bardo Museum, Le Musée National du Bardo. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Carthage_national_museum, Carthage. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/culture_of_Tunisia, the culture of Tunisia. Turkey art. Istanbul. proje4l.org/en/index.html, Elgais Museum of Contemporary Art. istanbulmodern.org, Istanbul Modern. musee.sabanci.university.edu/main/default.php by Tlanguagid =2, Sabanci Museum. ee.bilkanti.edu.tr/history/topcopy.html, Topcopy Palace Museum. United Arab Emirates art websites. designbuild.com/projects/Guggenheim-UAE, Abu Dhabi Guggenheim Museum. artdubai.ae, the Art Dubai Art Fair. dubai.travel-culture.com. Yemen art websites. al-bab.com. queenofsheba.info, the Queen of Sheba website. facebook.com/yemen.art.architecture, Yemen art and architecture. Facebook. u-in-u.com/eng/n office/countries/middle_east/ym Nafaz Art Magazine.